Hello, and welcome to my review of The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming, a 1966 Cold War comedy that's actually pretty good. The phrase, The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming, is actually lifted from the Secretary of Defense James Forrestal in 1949. He used that phrase to describe the coming problem of the Cold War. It's also reminiscent of "The British are coming, the British are coming," which was a favorite catchphrase related back to the Revolutionary War. This film actually won a Golden Globe and had Academy Award nominations back when those actually meant something. And it was made at the height of the Cold War after the famous Cuban Missile Crisis and all the tensions that were going on. And I think one of the points of the movie is that the Russians are people, and somehow we can find our way through, terrible situations with them. At any rate, the movie begins with the Soviet submarine Octopus. Its captain is getting close, and looking through his periscope, he wants to see America. And unfortunately, he doesn't listen to his crew when he's getting too close to the shore. He ends up running aground. And he has to dispatch a shore party to try and locate some kind of large vessel so they can try to pull their submarine off the reef and clear before the United States Navy spots him, and an international incident ensues. Alan Arkin stars in this movie, and it is one of his best movies. He has some other good ones where he stars with Columbo, Peter Falk, and centering on this one, Alan Arkin actually speaks fluent Russian, which he learned from his grandparents, and that comes in handy during this movie because he is playing, a Russian. The movie also stars Carl Reiner in probably his best role, and Eva Marie Saint is in this. It's an all-star cast for the time, mid-60s. Keep your eye out for Jonathan Winters, who puts in one of his best performances. You may remember him later from such shows as Mork and Mindy, but he was actually a well-known comedian and a decent actor in his earlier days in the movies. And here's Brian Keith, who has a great role in this. Overall, I'm going to give this 5 Russian periscopes up out of 5. So put on your Russian fur hat or osanka, pour yourself some vodka, and sit back and enjoy a really good movie. I think you're going to like this one. Stay positive, everybody, and thank you for your kind attention.